afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Mary. Welcome. This is my little space on YouTube that I also share on Facebook occasionally, and it is Praise, Love, Pray. So this afternoon, everybody, I am just sharing a little bit of my afternoon or my evening, my upcoming event, and that is going to be in observance of National Criminal Victims Awareness. So today is a particular day that they're having a remembrance walk for victims, particularly in the city of Mission, Texas. Some of you may know already from following my channel or from knowing me personally that I have lost my husband almost 3 years ago as part of a tragedy involving a intoxicated manslaughter. So we were invited a couple of weeks ago to partake in this event where there's going to be a memorial walk for victims in general in the community, bringing community together, particularly from this city where they're honoring my husband and other victims that have lost their lives or that have been affected and have survived crime. So in this case, I just had a couple of minutes. I'm actually picking up my daughter from school right now, and I just thought I'd jump on real quick just to let you all know that I am going to be sharing a little bit about, the awareness, the community that stands behind us, and the community that we represent. I know a lot of people endure crime all the time. They're victims to crime. They're survivors of crime, and it's a horrible club to belong to. I've said that many times before, but it's also at the same time very great. It's amazing to have the community, the support, and that fellowship with people that have been through what you've been through. So my children and I will attend this year. It's just a quaint little event. I'm just coming as Milton's wife. I'm coming as a guest this year, and I say that because this is my second year attending. Last year, I didn't really know the depth of what they were trying to do when they invited me, and it was kind of like this a couple of weeks in advance, and they asked me if I wanted to represent, to set up a table and whatnot. So I did, representing this small little nonprofit, just basically a page on Facebook right now. It's the platform that I've been using is for Facebook. My husband was an avid Facebook user, and so I thought that it would be in honor of him to create this little space and bring awareness to the community, particularly the Rio Grande Valley where we live. And this is going to be honoring and bringing awareness to motorcycle safety, as well as victims that have lost their lives in our community because of the dangers of drinking and driving or negligence, etc. So last year, as I was saying, I participated in this event, but we came as RGV Fallen Bikers, and I organized and I set up a table, and I was greeting people and hosting and doing all of that comes with it. And then another organization that we belong to, which is Friends and Family of Murdered Children, and that is kind of a chapter, a local chapter associated with POMC, which is Parents of Murdered Children. So when it comes to, vehicular homicides, there's just murder, just all these awful things that have happened and the people have surpassed and their family members and that community. So last year was kind of like mingling and hosting, and it was the first time, and they honored Milton. We did the ribbon cutting and we did all of that. And this year, when I was invited, it was also the same time that I was going through the process of whether we're going to have trial, and it ended up being like a plea bargain and all that stuff. So my head was just so involved in that I didn't really take the time to advertise it and organize it. And now that we're up to the day of, and I'm going to share with you all, I just thought that I would just state that, our events are, there's always purpose for the pain. And that's why I'm sharing. That's why I share my story and my livelihood after my tragedy. But the purpose for the pain and the organized kind of setting that I want to create, it's coming. I know it's coming in God's timing. And this time I really feel like I'm just going to come here and partake in this event as Milton's wife, as a victim myself, as my representing my children, my immediate children, just as coming together to honor him and to enjoy the community and come together in remembrance of them and just be there in the moment and not have to really set up and break down and host and mingle and all of that. So especially with closing doors and having this chapter being closed with the criminal justice system, I feel more than anything that this is kind of sealing the deal. So I have extended an invite to my sister-in-laws. I did extend, it's really hot outside right now. We're back to normal. It's in the 90s right now. So we will be walking and doing the event and just sharing a little bit more of that with you. So just wanted to let everybody know, that it is Criminal Victims Awareness Month all over the country, and particularly it's being honored this week for crime victims' rights. And this is the event that's happening. So if you have been a victim of crime, if you've been a survivor of crime, if you need community, if you need a support group or someone to talk to, please reach out to us. I'd be more than happy to lead you in the right direction, especially if you are here located in the Rio Grande Valley. I can or refer you to different teams and different support groups that I have been helped by along the process. And so if you're new to going through the process of a crime or a victim, or if you lost a loved one, and anything from criminal victims compensation to just rights and having advocates go with you through the process of court, that is why I'm sharing this for you. There's a community out there. It's a horrible team to belong to, but nonetheless, we are a team. We do stand in agreement for justice and for, piecing back our lives together. So I will share with you all a little bit more of the event and pop in and have everybody, but this is what I just wanted to pop in and say. Say hi, Sabrina.
Hi.
So we'll be going there and we'll see you later.
Since we would say, but I'm always hanging up the same way. Then I walk, yeah, I walk in the house where the heart don't cry, dancing in a silver light, and I'm dreaming of you tonight. I miss you all the time, all the stars calling out your name. Ever since you went away, there's no sleeping you off my mind. I miss you all the time. Oh. That you were only passing through. In a moment you were lighting up the room. Oh, there'll never be another like you. So I walk, and I walk, and I try to keep my eyes upon the road, and remember all the stories that you told. Oh, I'm sorry that you never grow old. So I walk, yeah, I walk in the house where the heart don't cry, dancing in a silver light, and I'm dreaming of you tonight. I miss you all the time, all the stars calling out your name. Ever since you went away, there's no sleeping you off my mind. I miss you all the time, yeah. I miss you, I miss you, I miss you all the time. In the house where the heart don't cry, dancing in silver light, and I'm dreaming of you tonight. Oh, I miss you all the time, all the stars calling out your name. Ever since you went away, there's no dreaming you off my mind. I miss you all the time. Oh, I miss you all the time. Yeah, I miss you all the time.
Grande Valley for some murdered children. Some of you all know me. My daughter got murdered October 25th, 2013 in Edinburgh by 3 cowards. I'm here to speak not only for my daughter Jolisa, but all the murder victims and the survivors.
Mama Rangel said, we never
never, never forget. We remember the wisdom of the old Dutch poet who said, life is short, and we have not much time to gladden the hearts of those who we share this journey with. So we make haste to be kind, and we're quick to love.
When I think I am weak, you say I am held. When I am falling short, when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find.
I want to thank everyone for being here this evening. I know this is very difficult for you all. And the way you all react to this event, it's really hard. But if we don't have these types of events, how can we come together, right? And celebrate the memory of your loved ones and not forget what happened to them, because that is important not to forget.
Okay, lovelies, I just wanted to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to share a little piece of what we do, the events that we partake in keeping Milton's memory alive. Just so that you know, on the city level, county level, even at a state level, there are crime victims advocates that are here to help us and to support us, whether it be to the justice system and through the process of the court and the criminal court cases, or if you need information on crime victim compensation, any kind of an assistance or aid when it comes to finances, grieving counseling, any of that, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'd be more than happy to direct you to the amazing people that have helped me along the way. So thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.